There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Maya Angelou. Following the publication of our first book, Click Click, in 2011, we were invited to speak to various groups around the country. We were often asked if we would write another book. Another question we were regularly asked was, how did we get over our abuse? Given that our first book took almost 20 years to complete and took so much out of us, we were shocked at the prospects of attempting to write a second one. But after several discussions, we realised it wouldn't be the same as the first book because people were looking for a map to navigate their pain. The focus would be completely different. It would be on healing as opposed to the story of our abuse. And we knew that we could only benefit from trying to find the answers people were looking for. So we decided to embark on our second publishing journey. In 2019, we self-published Why Go Back? 7 Steps to Healing from Childhood Sexual Abuse. Helping others who suffered as we did has always been a driving force. And although the book exists as a direct response to the questions people asked us at our speaking engagements, no one has benefited from this book more than us. The 7 steps we recommend in the book can be used in any order. We encourage you to start wherever you're comfortable and do what fits your own personal journey. Each step suggests methods and actions that are a reflection of the steps we took, but never documented before. They helped us understand ourselves and our behaviours, and ultimately break free from the past. We know that childhood sexual abuse wreaks havoc on the lives of its victims. Everyone who has experienced it will have a unique set of impacts, and as a result will need their own tailored therapeutic intervention. It was shocking but also exciting to us every time we uncovered yet another way that we'd been damaged or altered from our abuse. But once it was identified, it could be explored, understood, and over time it lost its power. Once we saw the benefit to our lives, we were eager to share what we'd found. And the more we uncovered, the more we realised that our book could help more than childhood sexual abuse victims. Because all forms of childhood abuse and trauma cause similar psychological damage, we began to realise that the information and the exercises and tips in our book could not only help victims of child sexual abuse, but could be of great value to anyone who's trying to identify or recover from any form of childhood trauma. We could also see the benefit to therapists or frontline workers, or indeed anyone who has to work with or care for trauma survivors. We share our personal experience at the end of each section to help separate theory from facts in relation to how the impacts of abuse play out in real life. It's important to consider different perspectives when it comes to this topic. With that in mind, we've included a personal story from a mother whose child was a victim of abuse, and another where the child was an offender. We also have a personal story from a young woman who struggles more with her relationship with her mother, whom she believes knew about her father's abuse and did nothing to stop him. We provide information partners may find helpful when living with adult victims of childhood sexual abuse, and discuss how both are affected while navigating the counselling process. We hope this book supports you on your journey and that it clears up some of the confusion that surrounds abuse for family and friends who are equally struggling to deal with the impacts of this horrendous crime. We've incorporated inspirational quotations throughout the book that you can take with you throughout your day. May they inspire and encourage you to remain true to your journey, with the knowledge that you do not need to live a life defined by your abuse, and you are not alone. We do not claim to have all the answers. The only thing we're absolute experts on is our own experience. We feel our stories are somewhat unique insofar as we offer 3 perspectives from 3 personality types and bring what we believe to be a fair representation of how sexual abuse damages the lives of its victims and how that damage ripples out into communities and beyond. Our journey of healing has at times been extremely difficult. Uncovering the past that we believed we'd buried forever may seem unnecessary to some, but resurrecting the injured parts of ourselves was not only necessary, but very worthwhile. It helped us find out who we really are. It made us stronger and enabled us to become better versions of ourselves. We discovered that pain draws energy inwards, whereas empathy and forgiveness enables expansion, growth, and freedom from suffering. Take care. Joyce, June and Paula.